Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving Sunday. It's a beautiful day. And also, we are so blessed by this beautiful music ministry. We are so blessed. The words of the prophet Habbakuk that we read seem more relatable in these pandemic times we are facing as a global community today. The intrusion of COVID-19 in our lives have cost us our jobs, our travel plans, and made it difficult for us to meet with our loved ones, and for the poor to live, to fend for themselves. The uncertainty of not knowing when this pandemic would end plagued our minds. And the world is facing today falling deeper in doubt and mistrust. Yet, surprisingly, the prophet Habbakuk in today's text confesses that in spite of all these things, he will exult in the God of his salvation. We are currently passing through the difficult times. When we suffer, we may pray for the suffering to go away, but we can also pray for the strength to endure through the suffering. Flowers bloom in spring. Crops grow unfettered in summer. Plants bear abundant fruits in the fall. But winter is a time of waiting and enduring. Looking back at the whole year of 2020, some may give thanks for abundant fruit and blessings, but some may have lived through the entire year as if they were trudging through snowstorms and cold weather. Even if winter-like trials come in fall, the prophet Habbakuk confessed that he exults in the God of his salvation. His was a confession that transcended his circumstances. People say that during a snowstorm, a tree endures by planting its roots deeper into the ground and becomes stronger by doing so. Partly that is baked at 1500 degrees Celsius is said to withstand 1300 degrees of heat afterwards. To become the best boxer, not only is it important to deal damage, but also to take it. For taking hits, as I said, to boost your endurance. As all you know, the oyster takes in foreign materials within itself, accepts the reality, and learns how to live with it, thereby creating a pearl with it in the end. Now is no longer the time to pray for the end of a coronavirus, but we need the wisdom and ability to learn how to live with it, to learn how to trust one another, keep our guard up to prevent the spread of a virus, and to live a life focused on being mindful of our neighbors and to each other. Everything that oppresses us and keeps us from being free is the coronavirus. Indeed, we are losing material wealth, losing our jobs and our loved ones. So Habbakuk sings like so. Corona-19 may overwhelm us, but we will exult in the God of our salvation. Paul speaks to us from today's text. Rejoice always. rejoice whether it is the right time or not, and give thanks in all circumstances, in all things. Even if it doesn't feel like the time to, give thanks always. Give thanks in all circumstances. To rejoice and to be thankful, it's not because our circumstances are getting better, but because we are able to see God living within us. On this rather gloomy Thanksgiving, the Shalom Choir has prepared a beautiful concert to give thanks to God and to share the love of God with our members who reside within us. The festive praise is an offering lifted up to the Lord, regardless of the circumstances. Dearly beloved Chung-dong EM, on this Thanksgiving plagued by Corona-19, I bless each and every one of you that you would be able to rejoice and give thanks to the Lord in worship and praise, despite the circumstances. No matter what, we have the reason to give thanks to the Lord. And I give thanks for our Shalom Choir, and may the abundant blessing of Thanksgiving be upon each one of you. Thank you.